Okay, we're going to take a look at the guided reading for astronomers. Our learning targets are to compare the Earth-centered model and the Sun-centered model, and also describe the contributions of Ptolemy, Copernicus, Brahe, Kepler, Galileo, Newton, and Hubble to the advancement of our knowledge of astronomy. So this first step, you'll complete the GR, use this video to make corrections, and add to the class wiki. Number one, what did the Romans name the points of light that the Greeks called planets? Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. So those were the planets that they could view. Two, in a geocentric system, what is at the center of the universe? The Earth is at the center of the revolving planets and stars in a geocentric system. Three, how is Ptolemy's model different from earlier Greek models? Ptolemy thought the planets moved on little circles that moved on bigger circles. So he thought it kind of made these like spirals, the planets made these spirals around the Earth. So his model was still geocentric, but he was explaining why that the planets weren't always in the right spot. He thought they must go in these kind of spirals. Really, they were revolving around the sun. Four is the heliocentric system, which is when the sun is at the center. Five is Copernicus. Six, two observations that Galileo made through his telescope that supported the heliocentric model. He saw 4 moons revolving around Jupiter, and he discovered that Venus goes through phases similar to the moon's phases. So through those observations, he was able to make the inference that the sun was at the center. 7 is Copernicus. 8, an ellipse is an oval shape which may be elongated or nearly circular. The Earth's orbit is an ellipse, but it's a nearly circular ellipse. Copernicus lived from the mid-1500s to 1543, or that's when he was studying. Brahe studied in the late 1500s. He observed the position of the planets for more than 20 years, made a lot of observations. Galileo was in the early 1600s, and Kepler was in the early 1600s, and he discovered that the orbit of each planet is an ellipse. 5, or F, I'm sorry. The work of all the scientists supported the heliocentric theory. Kepler built on the work of Copernicus and Brahe to show that orbits are elliptical. And 10, the solar system consists of the sun, the planets, and their moons, and smaller objects such as comets and asteroids. So make any corrections you need to, add to the class wiki, and be ready to turn in the GR.